sure.
But even with Kanye, he's supposed to be starting like a whole little warehouse type shit. And
Kanye's fashion to me is
it's different.
very.
For sure, I don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to be politically correct. Them shoes ugly as fuck. Them boots ugly as fuck.
Now it's a couple Yeezys that it's like one or two pair of Yeezys that I might could get with. Just because I'm a different type of person.
Man, you seen them new motherfuckers that came out that look like the shit we wore in jail?
Those flip
phone motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know what you're
talking about. Them phone motherfuckers.
I think I seen them.
Ugly as hell, bro.
I don't know. I can't wear certain shoes.
See, Kanye big on the oversized clothing too.
Ain't finna drop them rain boots he be wearing.
Now that I'll pass on. Yeah. I'll pass on the rain boots and the thong.
I already got big feet.
That's all you gonna have on.
I'll pass on that. The baby tried to help him out and rock them shits, but he looked like a plumber. So I'll pass on the rain boots.
Hey, shit, what inspires you, cuz? Your designs and shit.
What you said? What
I guess.
What'd you say, DG?
I was saying some shoes hard though.
Yeezy?
I don't like them boots.
Fuck out of here.
Them moon boots, I can't do it.
No, I can't do the boots.
More power to you though, man. You selling the hell like that bullshit.
I could do the classics. Yeah, I could do the classics.
What's them shits? Them foam runners? I can't do them shits.
That's what I was just talking about. That shit ugly.
See, but I'm the type of person I support anybody's fashion, especially if I can afford it. But what I don't support are the certain items that I see duplicated too much. Like the Yeezy slides. I'll never buy them motherfuckers because they're duplicated too much. Like you don't know whether they the real ones or the beauty supply store. Like anything that I see duplicated too much, not hating on the duplicators. You get what I'm saying? Get your money. But I'm not finna rock it. The only thing that I will rock that gets duplicated highly is probably some Forces.
Yeah.
And I know my Forces stepping. And people who really wear Forces, especially these kids out here, they know when your Forces don't be official. Mm-hmm. I don't even know when your Forces don't be official, but these kids, they gonna get you together.
You got a bubble on your shit.
right. They gonna definitely get you together.
Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the sun got something to say, yeah. Gotta put on for the air. Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the sun got something to say, yeah. We gotta put on for the air. Hey, got me hella seat. Got it going in here. This what training top is me. We got a vibe you can't deny. We too hot like it's July. Got you feeling like that girl. Got you feeling like that guy, yeah. Yeah, we good in the city. I got all my people with me. See the sun got something to say, yeah. Gotta put on for the air.
Yes, Sirski, you already know. It's your boy, Wise Guy Q, the mouth of the South. And we good, and we back like crack. And you already know, that mean we never left, just like we never left. You know I got the co-host in here with me as usual.
100. Keeping it 100. You already know what's going on. We good.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? And we got a brand new episode for y'all, so make sure y'all smash that subscribe button.
Smash.
Hit them like.
Hit.
Comment. Share that video.
Share. And you always forget the notification bell. Like, I want folks to hit the notification bell. Like, I want you to be notified when I come on this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know the routine.
You know what's up.
Y'all know the routine. And we got my homie with me, man. We go back a couple of years. Been rocking with my boy.
Since the Partments.
Man, the Partments.
You already know, man. The homie D, man, with Golden Graham Clothing. You know what I mean? I know I call you D. That's what you go by professionally too.
Oh yeah, well, D is that's my name. Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Just call him D.
Just call him.
Or
Just
Grams.
call me D.
Or Grams.
Grams. You know what I mean? Call him G. Call him man G. You know what I mean? He got them G's. But shit, tell us a little bit of your back history, cuz, for our audience can get to know you a little bit and shit like
All
that.
right, well, shoot, I was born in Aurora, Illinois, but I grew up in Chicago. I've been down here since late 90s.
He from the A.
You're
So
right.
you can say I'm from down here, but you know what I'm saying. I moved back and forth, but I was in Clayton County most of the time out here. Jonesboro, Morrow, Fielder Road,
Real South Side.
Mount Zion,
Okay, Clicko.
138, all the little hot shit.
Yeah,
I've been a little bit everywhere. I was down here when all the little teen clubs was going crazy.
right.
All the little snap and pop, rock and rolls type shit, you know.
Exactly.
But shoot, for the most part, I started trying to get into fashion and graphic design when I was like in middle school, taking pictures and stuff, editing. I used to record a lot and just try to get in tune with just a little different stuff. This before YouTube and everything came out, like real hard. I was on like BearShare, LimeWire, all the old school shit where you had to download videos and movies.
Right.
To where you had to find something, and then, you know, Soulja Boy came out.
Right.
And he really jugged the city. So that's how we learned stuff from back then to now. So just trying to apply old school new rules to new stuff, you know?
When you
Sound about
recognize you had an eye for fashion and designing and shit.
Oh yeah, you know, like back then they had like Air Force Ones was first. They was really going crazy. I like Jabos when they first dropped. Niggas had Fat Farm. You know, Fubu was another big one. And then just how they clothing line started too. Some of them folks was giving their stuff away just to expand their brand, and it was like free advertising for them when people would wear their stuff. Or even with artists, they would wear their stuff in like music videos. People would just get them their stuff for like free promotion. So I do some of that sometimes, but then like you just gotta realize that's the only way you're gonna be able to expand your brand sometimes too. Sometimes you gotta give some shit away just to realize it's gonna help you expand, but then you like, you might lose so much money doing that. But
Right.
at the same time, you gonna get somebody to look at your stuff that you never would get to look at if you was just doing it by yourself.
So how did you come up with the name?
Shit, I was high one day.
Golden Grams. That man, when I say Q was so mad, it was like, damn, why we ain't think of that shit first?
Right,
Like,
right.
Cause that shit was clever.
I mean, I had came up with a couple different names and just was like trying to settle on one. And like I would ask my sister or my mom if they would rock with the name, and they'd be like, nah, they ain't like it. Like I had like Kevin Gates got that Breadwinners Association or whatever. I had asked my sister, did she like Breadwinners before he even came out? Like I asked her about it when like Rich Kids dropped the mixtape Breadwinners Association. I was like, damn, everybody know it, cause they was like, everybody eat bread.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I was like, damn, Breadwinners sound hard.
I'm listening, man.
It was like, Breadwinners sound hard, so I would rock with the Breadwinners, but she was like, nah, that don't sound right. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that. I'm alright, so we would come up with something else. So then I came up with the name around like 2016, 2015, and then I really started just going hard at it. And I made an Instagram page and just really started getting designs made. My cousin actually drew my first actual design, and he stay in Seattle, so he had sent it to me, and then I had ended up pushing that and made my first jackets. Around 2017 was like some bomber jackets, and then I just started trying to sell them.
I remember when I think I remember the when you did the split color.
Oh yeah,
The split
four-way.
color whole outfits.
Yeah, it was hard.
I like to stick out, so I'm gonna definitely sell you something that's gonna make you stick out and look different. You gonna find something
And that's one thing I always liked about your brand. It stick out. It's different. That's why your brand has always like stayed in my head as an independent brand, cause that shit stick out. and it's different. And then Golden Grams, like, come on, we know what the fuck Golden Grams is.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, was it hard for you getting your brand out there, and like, how was the grind for you?
Not at first. I mean, at first, yeah, because it was hard trying to find manufacturers or graphic designers who actually come through and do your product right. Because you'll send them your money, or they'll say they have this turnaround time, and then they don't stick to the turnaround time. Or then, like I say, getting samples and all that stuff made first really makes more sense. Because at first, I wasn't doing that. I would just buy a bulk load of the t-shirts or the jackets or something before I would buy a sample.
As far as like, okay, so can you break down what is a sample?
Oh, like
a fashion sample or something?
Yeah, like so basically, like you'll order a sample. Like before I order the whole a big supply of everything, I'll get like one item made just to make sure the quality is there, the stitching is right, make sure that the embroidery is correct. Make sure at least the printing is right, because there's different prints you can get direct to garment, sublimation.
Okay.
They got dang, I can't think right now. Not sublimation. It's direct to garment. What's the other one? With the paint, and they brush the paint.
I know. I don't know the exact term, but I know what you're talking about.
Like that one, you can do that too. And just like because the price varies too with which way you get it made. Because like the sample, or because like they'll say like a plate or something. Because like right now I'm trying to get some new shirts made, and it's like this glow in the dark plate that they said I have to use, and they said it's like $180 for the plate or something for the shirts to get made, and that's just the $180 for the plate, and it's like $60 for the shirt and the MOQ or something like that. So it ended up being like $240 for just the one shirt just to get made.
Okay, so is it easier to like get the shirt made, or is it easier to get the materials yourself and make it yourself and press it yourself?
Depending on if you have the machines, because then you gotta think about buying all the machines and everything too. The ink costs, the product, then like the t-shirts, even like it's very different types of t-shirts too.
So it's not just like them little heat press machines, everybody.
Because like Hanes t-shirts versus a Nike t-shirt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or 100% cotton.
Yeah, then they got that the 3Y what is it, triple spin shirts or something like that. So like the print, the print will sit better in a certain way, a certain shirt. I don't know how to describe it right, but
I get what you're saying though.
It's like the way the print sits on the shirt, like it's real deep. Like it's a lot of stuff that go into making the product like quality. And then like you don't want to cause you'll order certain stuff and then it'll come and it's not made right. Like you can send your measurements and your measurements just don't come right either. Like I send the folks my measurements, I can send them your measurements, and then some of the products still don't come right to where it's not fitting, or it's like I know I can wear extra large or a large in certain items, but they'll send me a large, extra large. I can't fit it all. I have to wear a 2X or a 3X, and then it'll say it's a 3X or a 4X, and it's really a 2. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff just not.
Yeah, that's why I be buying it in the store too. Like, nigga, me have to buy different size. All the sizes don't fit the size.
Yeah.
And then you can't send it back, cause like they're not gonna give you no money back. So don't send Western Union. Do like Alibaba.com. Go through them.
I get mixed reviews about Alibaba. Like
you can get your money back through them. Through Western Union, you can't.
True.
Alibaba at least give you a refund or a credit or something. But just sending the folks the bread, and then they'll product. Cause I don't send niggas some money for designs and then get shit, or and it's just like you be like, damn, you would think somebody would be straight business with you, and they don't do their business correctly or accurate. So
yeah, that online business, that shit be shaky sometimes. Cause I done order some important shit online, motherfuckers just get ghosts on me. And I'm like,
block your page or just don't read your messages, like, bro.
And I'm like, how the hell is you promoting your business if you getting niggas?
I don't fuck with that, like a lot of independent motherfuckers selling that shit online. I'm sorry. I try to support black-owned business and shit, but I I gotta have a lot of reviews and see shit on your ass before I even
Sometimes reviews be food
before
too.
be jugging like a motherfucker. Cause,
Yeah.
It take a lot for me to part with you for real. Like, if I don't meet you in person or if I ain't seen some of my people fucking with your shit or just like some good, consistent shit going on with your, I don't fuck with it. Cause to me, I'm a jugger. I mean, so I ain't about to get jugged.
We don't jug no more. We retired. We're retired jug.
I jug in certain ways. You know
Retired
what I mean? Once a jug, always. You don't jug something. You know what I mean? You don't find a way to jug. You know what I mean?
So YouTube, the jug.
Yeah. Jugging the shit out there. Yeah. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, gotta jug all that, bro.
I mean,
payments.
But it's a paid jug though.
For real, illegal trapping.
Legal trapping. So let's get on that.
No.
Legal trapping.
We're gonna get in there a little later. We're still talking about clothes.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get in there in a second. You jumping too far ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Still trying to talk about a little streetwear.
All right, streetwear.
You know what I mean? A little streetwear right now.
It's your boy MD Uno live with the We Good podcast.
And this wise guy Q, and you know we stay good, baby. And if you a pie head like me, then you need to listen up real quick. Finna tell you about something in these streets. We call it crack pies.
Home of the sweet potato pies. It's the crack for me.
Hey man, it ain't just sweet potato pie, it's sweet potato cheesecake pies, bro.
Yeah, man.
How they do that?
Man,
I don't know, man, but it's the official sponsor of the We Good podcast. Go to Crack Pies on all your social media networks. So if you got that sweet tooth, then we have your addiction, you know what I mean? So tell them what to do, Mook.
Go to www.crackpies.com, and that's crack with a K.
Or you can contact us at 1-833-89-CRACK with a K. You know what I mean? And don't forget, with your neighborhood dessert dealers, it's the crack for me.
It's the crack for me.
Get at 'em.
This crack shit that's got me, man. I don't got no control over it, man. Shit just be calling me, man. I just gotta go to it.
Let me see where we gonna go with it, though. You talk about starting out with like samples. I was hearing Roper Rich, like the dude who coming in. He was talking about he started out with like one to 5 pieces before he ordered bulk and see how they do on the market. You know what I mean? And if people start paying attention to it, then he'll order in bulk and put it out there as a new line and shit like that. So that pretty much make a lot of sense. Just start with a couple pieces first and then.
My max on stuff that I order 50 items max, like 10 of each size. So I have 10 small all the way up to 2X or 3X, 10 items of everything. So if you don't get none of the 10, you just don't get this drop that I'm doing.
That's what I want to do with my line.
So that makes it more exclusive. So where now you can't get this unless you bought it when I first dropped them joints. Or,
Right.
Because now once them 10 or them 5 gone of the smalls, there is no more. I'm not ever dropping them again.
Yeah.
Limited time.
Yeah.
Shit.
So if I ever do drop them again, it's gonna, like my man was telling me, we should just print the picture on the shirt, like how they used to do the old school shit when you go to the discount mall.
Yeah.
How the shirt used to have a box print.
Yeah.
Just print the actual picture on the shirt like that, or you can make it like cause that'll make people want it more. Cause like once I stop dropping a certain jacket, niggas like, damn bro, where you get those? I'm not making them no more. Like you should have got that when I dropped it.
When I dropped it.
2018, I only made 20 of them.
That's how I slick want my couture line to be. I want to have like a regular line, just everyday basis. But then I want to have a line that's literally 2 of each size, or maybe 1 of each size, and you got to get it when I drop it, and I'm not making no more type shit.
For sure. What you say like it take for a person to make it as a streetwear designer?
Shoot, you just gotta have. I think you just gotta have different designs that stick out. And I like to use different graphic designers because everybody has their own type of technique and different critique on stuff. So, and then your designs from a different person can can appeal to somebody else. Like at first, I was doing like a lot of weed pictures or something. But now I'm trying to catch niggas that don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch skateboarders or people that rock climb or some shit. The NASCAR users, drivers or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those people, because those people spend money too. You feel me? Like can't just appeal to psychedelic people, shrooms and shit like that. I want to appeal to like somebody who want to go to an island and wear like a fucking open button down type shit, and you on the beach type shit. You cool. I want to make a shirt like that for a nigga just feel comfortable outside. Like he downtown Miami Beach or something. He just got on a Golden Graham shirt, flip flops and all types of girl got on the bikini and shit.
You talking about getting in the shoes and shit too?
Yeah, I'm trying to make shoes, all that. I got a homie to make shoes. I'm trying to get like, dude, my man's really going crazy. They got like 2-3 pairs of shoes out right now.
Right.
So with the logos, like in your opinion, in fashion, like you've seen people use the smileys, you've seen people use the bears. Like, what is it about the monkeys right now? Like, it's just like now the monkeys are just popping out.
Yeah, different. It's like, I don't know, everybody like to use different animals. Cause like, true, my man's trying to use like a lion or something. It just depends on.
Cracking right now too.
I like that Cause brand.
Oh yeah, his shit go crazy too.
And his shit been out for a while, and I'm just not really getting up on it. I love Cause.
His little dolls be going for bands.
Crazy.
They stole like when that like the corona shit first happened. They broke into his like the little store they had in LA for his shit, and they took some shit.
I'm gonna swap out that chair, cause that bitch squeaking a little bit.
They had swapped out dude's shit, and they took like.
Cause he was real creative to me. Like he started taking everybody's shit, like cartoons, Sesame Street, all the way down to damn everything, and just merging it like into his brand. But I'm like, when you do stuff like that as a designer, do you still have to pay the originators, or is it more so they're kind of lenient on shit? Okay.
They definitely can sue you for that shit. But they can grant you access to use certain characters too though. But if you draw on it and then like you switch up the way the drawing looks a little bit, it's a different type of creation of art. You feel me? So like even with the Elmo shit, it's still Elmo, but he crossed the eyes out.
Yeah.
So it's a different variant of that
so
piece
therefore
of art.
you don't have to pay.
Yeah, technically.
That's like 2 Chainz did the Devin Sauna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So he didn't really have to pay them to use the shit.
Yeah, he said he went ham with that little sweater, goddamn.
Yeah, because I was always wondering, like, do you have to pay like the people that you get your influence from? But like you said, you just explained it. When you switch up the swag a little bit, it is a different piece of art.
But even like Supreme did that shit and got on. Like Supreme started putting that shit on Louis Vuitton, Gucci, all that shit, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't get sued or nothing, but they got endorsed by them too, because now they helping build their brand.
Yeah.
But even what's dude named Dapper Dan?
Yeah.
They supposed to do him like that. But you seen Gap doing like a feature with him now, like a Dapper Dan. It's Dapper Dan.
I heard about that.
Yeah, he got like a hoodie.
And I seen the interview with him where he, you know, he says that he don't even care about the credit no more, and like.
I think he just did it to do it at the time. You know?
And that's exactly what he said.
Recognition.
But Dapper Dan is one of the top reasons fashion is fashion. School. Your phone going off too?
Not yet. You probably gonna go out there and on go off at the same time. Yeah, man, in the fashion world, I know they took a big hit when they lost Virgil too, man.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. It was out of the blue.
Yeah, man.
And shit, he was gonna do a new collab anyway too before he passed away.
I heard something like that.
And I'm not trying to, sound uneducated on Virgil, because I know you fashion people like to tussle a little bit, but and I'll be one of the first to admit, what is the Off-White brand? Like, I have, like, when he died, and I know people was going crazy on the Off-Whites, everything, but I never really, like, did he coin Off-White on everything, or like what really was his role?
Shit, he was the originator. He came up with. He was like a designer for
Louis Vuitton, right?
He was doing some shit for Nike and Louis. Like he was behind the scenes and shit at first.
Okay.
And then they like gave him a bigger spotlight. Cause he was kicking it with like Kanye and shit too.
Yeah, I did hear that.
I know he was I know he's from Chicago, I think. And I ain't gonna lie and say I know a lot about dude.
Right.
I just know a little bit, but from what I heard, I know he used to kick it with
dope shit though. He had some dope ass.
Yeah, and they just wasn't giving him the recognition on his style at first. So
yeah, man. Long live Virgil though, for sure.
But even with Kanye, he's supposed to be starting like a whole little warehouse type shit. And
Kanye's fashion to me is
it's different.
very.
For sure, I don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to be politically correct. Them shoes ugly as fuck. Them boots ugly as fuck.
Now it's a couple Yeezys that it's like one or two pair of Yeezys that I might could get with. Just because I'm a different type of person.
Man, you seen them new motherfuckers that came out that look like the shit we wore in jail?
Those flip
phone motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. Phone motherfuckers.
I think I seen them.
Ugly as hell, bro.
I don't know. I can't wear certain shoes.
Kanye big on the oversized clothing too.
Ain't finna drop them rain boots he be wearing.
Now that I'll pass on. Yeah. I'll pass on the rain boots and a thong.
I already got big feet.
That's all you gonna have.
I'll pass on that. The baby tried to help him out and rock them shits, but he looked like a plumber. So I'll pass on the rain boots.
Hey, shit, what inspires you, cuz? Your designs and shit.
What you said? What
I guess.
What'd you say, DG?
I was saying some of them shoes hard though.
Yeezy?
I don't like them boots.
Fuck out of here.
Them moon boots, I can't do it.
No, I can't do the boots.
More power to you though, man. You selling the hell out of that bullshit.
I could do the classics. Yeah, I could do the classics.
What's them shits? Them foam runners? I can't do them shits.
That's what I was just talking about. That shit ugly.
See, but I'm the type of person I support anybody's fashion, especially if I can afford it. But what I don't support are the certain items that I see duplicated too much, like the Yeezy slides. I'll never buy them motherfuckers because they're duplicated too much. Like you don't know whether they the real ones or the beauty supply store. Like anything that I see duplicated too much, not hating on the duplicators. You get what I'm saying? Get your money. But I'm not finna rock it. The only thing that I will rock that gets duplicated highly is probably some Forces.
Yeah.
And I know my Forces stepping. And people who really wear Forces, especially these kids out here, they know when your Forces don't be official. Mm-hmm. I don't even know when your Forces don't be official, but these kids, they gonna get you together.
You got a bubble on your shit.
Right. They gonna definitely get you together. Just like me and my kids was arguing the other day. I seen some funny shit about the 6 rings, the Jordan 6 rings. And mind you, I had a couple of pairs of 6 rings and I fuck with them. But them retro heads, they treat them like black Air Force Ones. So.
If you say Team Jordan, the nigga will be on your ass.
I'm telling you. But I had some 6 rings. I had the white and red ones, the ones everybody, them motherfuckers was clean. I don't care what nobody say. But yeah, my kids told me they're equivalent to like black Air Force Ones now. So I gotta stick with the retros. I can't.
Shit, what y'all think about this Will Smith shit?
I was trying to see if that. I'm gonna get back. I got a question for you too in a minute, but shit. Remind me to ask you what the fuck I was gonna ask you, cause I be getting high.
You think that shit fake?
I think that shit was fake. Cause what you think, DG? You think the nigga got? Cause you good at telling the nigga got hit for real. You think he slapped that nigga for real? I think that shit was. I think that shit was scripted, cause you see him play that shit back, right? He tell the joke, he laughing at first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then Jada looking crazy, yeah.
So that's when like.
Then we'll walk up there. Oh no, I think it was scripted.
Okay. I think I'm like 70-30. 70 on the scripted. Because it's like actor. Even when we're number one,
some good actors.
That nigga play Ali now.
You could tell if you looked at Chris Rock when Will was walking up, you could tell he braced himself. Yeah, he really he planted his feet like he braced himself for that shit. But then on the flip note, it wasn't no Q, I done seen you slap a few. I done seen you slap a few folk before, like Nipsey slap folk. It wasn't even no slap sound. It was like a thump, like it was staged.
He clapped his hand.
And even when the nigga
he had the mic behind his back, cause I heard Chris Mike hit the mic with his hand when the nigga
right. And then like even when the nigga made the joke, even Will giggled a little bit.
He was laughing.
Even Will giggled.
Like
but Jada did give that look like.
Jada wanted to laugh.
But I'm just saying, Jada. Like, Jada, let's be.
He was just talking about your hair. Like,
nothing against
G.I. Jane
alopecia.
Part 2. He could have said anything else about y'all last. Like, that was the least offensive shit he could have said.
Right. Like, like no offense to nobody with alopecia. No offense to that. But. Hell, y'all act like the hoe wasn't bald head and G.I. Jane won. So it's just like, what was the problem? Like, I ain't
that bud over there.
But that shit.
I don't know. I was gonna ask y'all opinion on that shit too.
I get.
I don't know if it was a ploy. Just for goddamn trying to like.
Cause did they say that was Will's first Oscar?
They just wanted some attention or something that night.
I don't know.
Cause he partied like a rock star.
No, I think they were saying that was Will's first Oscar.
It was the first.
Yeah, so it's just like think about it. It's your first Oscar. You get what I'm saying? You won.
Are you sure?
You get what I'm saying? Like
out of all that acting, that's his first Oscar.
That's what they saying because
what did he got an Oscar for?
King Richard.
Out of all that acting, he ain't never got an Oscar.
He got 3 of them joints. For Ali, he got 1.
Oh, okay.
Had to.
Okay, well, yeah.
Had to.
Yeah. Which one?
Angela Bassett ain't got none.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Just say that shit, cuz. You ain't gotta whisper, bro.
He said Pursuit of Happiness.
And he said, with a mask on, cuz.
Y'all gonna get off my phone now. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get off my dog.
You got a mask on, whispering to you.
Just say that shit, cuz.
But
shout out to homies behind the scenes, man. Making this thing go big.
I done seen niggas get slapped for worse.
For a lot less.
Yeah. Now ain't nothing like Nipsey slapping that nigga in them flip flop though.
Yeah, that's classic right there.
But that's a classic. That was a slap.
That was real.
That was in the flip flops.
Rest in peace, Nip.
Yeah.
C.I.P. Big homie.
Smack that nigga hard.
Hey, you talking about Nip smack that nigga in some flip flops.
He had to recuperate after he slapped dude ass. He had to put his shoes. Hold on.
Yeah, but man. that shit was crazy. To the point I was at work last night and I didn't see it until I got off, but they stopped the music in the club. Like, yo, everybody pull out their phone. Will Smith just slapped shit out Chris Rock. I'm like, what? I'm thinking it's just like the promoter talking shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah. And folk pulled out their phone, like, and I seen people react like, damn, I'm trying to make drinks. Like, I don't know what they talk about, but I'll catch this shit in a minute. And when I seen it, I said, man, that shit ain't real. Cause it even took him a minute to like get up, nigga. You waited 2-3 minutes. I get Jada's reaction, but nigga, it's not like when he said it, you immediately got up and slapped that nigga.
You not gonna do nothing?
That's what she said. She gave him that look like, you want me to cheat again? That nigga got up real quick. They got up real quick.
Hold on, Chris Rock one of them niggas?
Hey, talking about
Chris Rock one of them niggas?
I mean, I'm just saying, August, you that nigga. You that nigga in March.
You the GOAT.
You the GOAT. You the GOAT.
I would have tapped that too. I would have had ass.
Cause August ain't hard to find. That's the nigga should have been slapped.
And a real entanglement would have had them legs entangled.
Yeah, you talking about, but you know, shout out to Will. Congratulations for the Oscar.
Oh, keep his mic out your mouth.
Well, shout out to your spouse, my guy.
I wish Will would.
Right.
And Chris Rock, Brooklyn, man, that shit was off guard.
The Tupac came out of Will.
It would have just been a reflex out of goddamn Chris Rock.
But you know what, though? That's what I did see, though. I was about to say, when he hit him, Chris caught himself, because if you really look at Chris Rock, he almost caught a reflex like he was finna swing on that nigga.
With the mic.
So in that split second,
pop his ass.
In that split second, I thought it was real.
Speaking of, look.
My nigga. Hey, you talking about? Fuck wrong with
What
y'all.
you talking about?
Get it together, nigga.
R.I.P. Nick.
I started to bring that shirt today too. Here you talking about. I started to bring that shirt today. CIP my nigga. Speaking of it, it's getting toward the end of March. CIP my nigga in a couple days.
Okay.
You know. We're gonna leave that where it's at. We gotta stop this senseless ass shit. But yes, it's been a couple years. And what's today's date? Speaking of that.
I don't know, man.
Yes, it's coming up, but CIP my big homie
29.
for life. But yeah, man, at the BET Awards.
I want to ask you though, like, where you get your inspiration from for your designs and shit? Like, how you be coming up with your concept?
Oh shoot, really? Since I can't really draw myself, so I just describe how I would want something drawn, right? And basically, it's just I write it down on paper and they just bring it to life for me. Shit, sometimes I just be like thinking how I would want something to look or how it would be drawn. Like I like a lot of shit to be outer space type shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I like a lot of astronauts or birds and shit on my shit. So I try to do something like paradise looking shit or something like that.
Shit, what celebrities you want to like see rocking your shit on there?
Shoot, I don't know. Off the top, I would probably say a couple different comedians. Shoot, I had met the Black Yeezys guy a couple years ago. I gave him a Letterman jacket.
Oh, okay.
He was cool. Shoot, I met a couple different comedians. I met what's his name from Wildin' Out, Tyler Chronicles. I met him. Ronnie Jordan, all them. We do a podcast with them too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they do like big comedians.
Yeah,
they shit called More Than Culture.
Oh yeah, I be watching this shit. I be watching More Than Culture. That's why I just watched that one they did with T.I. and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he trying to be a comedian too.
Yeah, for
that
sure.
nigga say he don't really rap no more.
Yeah, we was talking about that shit a couple of episodes ago.
Is T.I. actually funny?
I fuck with his comedy. He's interesting. He got he's a storyteller. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to check Tip out.
He's interesting. The little clips I
They
seen.
was talking about he was gonna try to open a comedy club too.
You know, Tip already be funny with the way he be talking and expressing himself and shit. Goddamn expressions he be making and the little gestures, how he moving his head.
And it's not like he hasn't been acting for the last 10 years. Yeah. Also, like we can't take that away from him because here ATL and American Gangster old as fuck.
You still watch that shit?
Let Jack Thriller tell it. He's supposed to be playing Red Fox.
Red Fox. But you know, we're not gonna coin that yet.
Right. We gotta hear from a couple more sources. Yeah. Allegedly, he playing.
Allegedly, though.
Would y'all go see the movie if he do?
Yeah. I would go see Richard Pryor movie anyway.
Did y'all watch the Dolomite?
Richard Pryor movie.
Dolomite.
Yeah.
Dolomite. That was good.
Dolomite. For sure.
I'm gonna support anything ATL. Anything Atlanta. I don't give a fuck. All the way down to the Tubi movie. All the way down to the YouTube movies. I'm gonna support anything Atlanta.
Let me see that Rello.
Just cause we it.
Let me see that Rello card. What I was finna say. Shit, let's fuck around and go while we goddamn on all this weed. I guess we go down and start talking about this legalization of marijuana, man. I know you real big and doing that, man. I'm actually working on my own strand right now. I'm gonna be a heavy advocate of legalizing that shit down here.
Yeah,
what's the problem with Georgia?
We get the bullshit at the end of the stick. That's what we get. We get fucked over.
I got me a medical marijuana card, but it's only for like a little certain. I had to get mine from
Department of Health.
You know what I mean?
He got a real one.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying about where you can get like the actual medical weed though.
Right. That was the thing. So after we paid for the shit, and after a minute of the process, and we was like, nigga, we did this shit for no motherfucking reason.
Because you get the
card. I got pulled over, I'll show them this. You know what I mean?
But then you still gotta have a legit packaging and shit.
Right.
Or they gonna still be on the extra bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you get the medical card, but where do you actually go get the medical shit?
This was a damn backwoods. I thought you passed me the other Rello.
Oh no,
I
that's a
spit this bitch
backwood.
like a fucking blunt. Alright, my bad. What you was saying, cuz?
You
I was
good.
saying, like you can't go nowhere to get the shit. So it's actually
Right.
kind of pointless to get the card. To me, personally, like I still gotta go to the street to find the shit.
Yeah.
Even if it's legit or not. Like motherfuckers be having to actually move out of state or go somewhere else
Right.
to
Like
try
I'm
to
gonna
get
have
medical
to put
weed.
my shit out of state when I, know what I mean. Like everything. I have
People
to
be
out of
actually
state.
leaving here going to Florida. Fucking Alabama got medical weed now. Mississippi got medical weed.
Everywhere got.
Everybody
Everywhere
got,
a
except
place
for
with a
us.
dispensary to get the shit. But we had it since 2015, supposedly. Well, you can get your card since then, or they
Right.
did that .3 bullshit with
Point
these vapes.
3 bullshit.
But that shit at the same time still pointless because it's people that really need the shit. Like, and then I seen like a lady on the news, this white lady, she passing out the shit on the news. I can't go shoot no damn commercial talking about give me weed. Like niggas will go to jail for
Man,
bullshit.
you high? You did the same shit.
It's another backwood. I thought
Yeah,
you
it's a leaf.
Nigga, why y'all keep passing me this bullshit, son? Damn, cuz.
You high? You don't need to smoke no more. Matter of fact, I'm a roller. I'm
Why y'all
a roller.
keep passing me this bullshit, bro?
It's blunts in the air, baby. Just leave it right there. It's blunts in the air.
You see this
You
shit,
high?
bro?
Blooper. It's a blooper. And I'm looking
You
like
did it again.
you did it again, nigga.
I'm thinking y'all passed me regular fucking blunt.
No, because she was finna get
I ain't even
released, so I
really,
said,
I ain't even really
Yeah,
looking
cause
at it. Like,
I was like, well, we
I
done
ain't
fucked
even
up
looking
one.
at what it
we done
is,
fucked
like-
up one leaf. Like
I'm like, goddamn, I'm tripping. Alright.
it's a gangster party, baby. It's alright.
What role you playing in the legalization of this shit, man? What you trying to do about this shit, man? Cause I'm all for it. Let me know what I gotta do, man.
I'm with it too. Shit, they just playing out here. Cause hell, I told myself I'm
You
ready
be
to
out in
move.
Colorado with it, too.
Shit, I be going to LA.
Oregon?
LA
I heard
back.
Oregon got the best. What you
Shit,
say got the
I ain't been
best?
to Oregon yet. I ain't like.
What you say got the best with?
True.
Out of all your
Between
travels.
Los Angeles,
I heard
and
LA
the Bay.
got the best. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Bay Area to
The
me
Bay?
got that shit. Like,
The Bay got that shit. Y'all heard it.
The Bay got that shit.
Better than Humboldt County.
Ooh, that's Humboldt got some shit too. You just gotta get up there and shit. The way we look, we can't get up there.
Right.
You gotta know somebody that knows somebody who can slide up there and come
Got
back
that
for
shit,
you.
goddamn.
So,
They got that shit on lock.
so if you can make it up the mountain, I pray to you.
More power
goddamn.
to you.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
got it. But yeah, Humboldt, I heard it's a whole nother situation. So I ain't even attempt to go up there myself. I just look at
Oh,
the
it's like
YouTube
that.
videos and keep it like that. Like, 'cause, you
Okay.
know, Los Angeles is kind of big. They whole LA County and shit. Niggas be coming up missing. I'm not coming up missing. Not in LA.
Sound about right.
So we
How
just
long you
look-
think we got to the legal down here?
Shoot, I don't know. They keep playing, but I thought it was gonna happen within 2 to 3 years though. When they said the medical shit was gonna happen.
I heard Andre Dickens with that shit though.
They all with that
I-
shit when they want us to vote.
Right.
True.
You don't
So-
hear nothing else
True.
about that shit after they
It don't
put
even
out.
be on the fucking shit to vote for. Cause hell, if it was, it'd have been out here. Like
Yeah.
to me, I think. Cause
That makes sense.
these folks be playing like certain counties got different rules. Like, bro, that shit should apply to the whole state. Like, if Gwinnett County got decriminalized weed, Clayton County should have it too. It shouldn't be sporadic
Yeah, well, that
counties.
makes
Clayton
sense.
County, I just
That's why
feel
they
like
made their
that
most
shit
money
is
at
its
that
own
motherfucker.
entity.
Bro, they
period.
skipped us out on a lot of shit. Like, they shut down certain shit out here. Like, it was like Target and all that shit. They shut all that shit down and moved it to Henry County or something. Like, bro, niggas still stay out here. Like, nigga, like,
Yeah.
I need to go to the store too.
Yeah.
It's just like they shut down a lot of shit out here and then expect people to move out. And then they want to start fixing shit. Why y'all not fixing shit while people still here? Like, motherfuckers don't even got sidewalks out here. And that's why niggas get hit walking. You feel me? They just
Damn,
start building
if you think
sidewalks
about
down this bitch.
It really ain't
Like,
no,
no
sidewalks
bullshit.
down this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
nah.
As long as we been walking this shit, and we been
Niggas-
walking for real, like in our young nigga days,
Motherfuckers-
like
I'm talking
I used to
about
walk
riding
like a
bikes and shit. There's
motherfucker
nowhere.
everywhere.
It's like, but yet you want to give me a ticket for jaywalking? Come on, bro. It's nowhere to walk.
yeah,
Like, just little simple shit. Niggas don't have no bus. How am I supposed to get back and forth to work if you don't got no car? If you don't got no car out here, you
that
assed out.
They just put that shit all the way like for showdown.
Then they got an express bus that only runs at certain times in the certain areas. Like, bro, what the fuck? So once I get off at the bus stop, nigga, I gotta walk a good 5 miles to get to work. Now I'm all sweaty and stink shit, and I ain't even get to work yet. Like, this shit just don't make sense.
Yeah.
Shit.
But as far as the weed though, yeah, they need to legalize that shit out here, cause it ain't going
nowhere.
They don't want to do it out here because they gotta let a lot of niggas out of jail. The South locks niggas up still. Like, anywhere under that Mason-Dixon line shit, niggas is goddamn getting booked for weed.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the one dude who like running for like Congress in Louisiana? The big dude, he was smoking a blunt and he made his like his video proposal was like him smoking. He was like, yeah, every 5 seconds, one black person gets locked up. And this nigga smoking a fat ass backwood on that bitch. Like, yeah. He's like, I'm running for Congress. And he was like, I'm with the people. And shit like that. He's smoking on that bitch. I was like, damn, he gonna get a lot of votes.
Right. Well, let's see what they do after the votes.
And then they don't tell you, like this week they voting on the shit for the federal shit, right? So I think federal shit gonna automatically push out state law anyway. And I know a couple years ago,
as long as they can.
Shit, a couple years ago, or it's like a year ago, I think I seen something where they was like the Fed said each state that didn't implicate some type of medical marijuana law into they shit, they was gonna force them to do it. So like the federal law was gonna come in and enforce some type of medical marijuana regimen to where they have to apply by. So that's why I think we gonna have to do it, or they gonna make us do it. So I don't know, it's just in the air. But all these states around us doing it that you would think is just as bad as us. Like Alabama is just worse than us. Like as far as laws and shit.
It's your boy MD Uno.
And this wise guy killed the mouth for the South. Give him some free game, homie.
A little bit of free game for you, man. Hey, the Righteous Grind Academy. Financial literacy. All your financial literacy needs for the youth.
Yeah, we created financial literacy cards on digital download. All you gotta do is go to
www.righteousgrindacademy.com.
Teaching the youth financial literacy. Things you're gonna need to grow up in this society and be your own person, individual. Get that righteous grind.
Get that righteous grind. Got the $10 downloads for your financial literacy needs.
We
good.
We good.
We good. We good.
Yeah.
We good.
Alright. What's some things you be doing around the city, cuz?
Shoot, I be doing little pop-ups, clothing pop-ups. We be selling little food plates and stuff like that.
Infused or just, you see what I'm saying?
A little bit of both.
Sound about right.
You can get your infused plate if you like. It comes.
Now, folks infusing everything. Macaroni and cheese.
Lamb chops, all that.
Goddamn, lamb chops. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I gotta
like step my game up. I do all that, but I'm an old school nigga. Like, y'all motherfuckers is making gourmet meals with this shit.
I got a homie that's a chef, so he be trying to incorporate his little meals and shit. So I'm like, cool, I can help push it. So,
for sure.
And shit, I like to eat too, so.
No, we told you about that smoking, that puff and paint that we have in on 420. You gotta come through with some
420 puff and paint.
Shit, I should have some new shit by then. I got these t-shirts to get off too.
Yeah, bring some of that exotic too, cause we gonna be in the building.
I'll bring some exotic CBD, my friend.
I want one of them Kush cannons so bad. But it's like, you gotta build one. Like, I can't find that shit nowhere. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
they got cookie sell one. I think Burner got like one. He sell just like the little cookie cannons. Shit like that.
I'm gonna have to go on the Cookies website. But I've been looking for that shit, and it's just like, I can't find that shit nowhere.
Shoot, we got the Puffco. I got one of them Puffco shits. The like dabs and shit like that.
Look out.
It's automatic. That shit fire. It'll put you down. For sure.
Trying to have gas mask and that motherfucking everything.
All
420.
good flavors of CBD.
All kinds.
Oh, y'all know they trying to
Good
pass some shit for
CBD.
Delta 8 too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, explain that. Because I ask him all the time. Explain Delta 8. What is
So,
Delta 8?
It's like another form of CBD, but it's like a 1% off of THC or some shit. Cause it's Delta 8 and then they got Delta 9 or
Okay.
whatever. But like they sell Delta 8 legally in the stores for like CBD and shit. But now they trying to pass some law here to where that shit will be illegal.
That Georgia just be hating, boy.
So now y'all backtracking, cause like we had met the lady from Normal, Women of Georgia, Normal or whatever. She was telling us in like some shit called Oglethorpe, Georgia or something like that.
Yeah.
They was doing some type of meeting for it, but a lot of people don't know about the meeting because it's not televised. You feel me? And they trying to pass this little law in small town in Georgia. But once one town's passed it, it's gonna go to other little cities. Then they all start trying to press the same issue. So now, I heard they was doing like a little raise in Gwinnett for the Delta 8 shit. So if you got Delta 8 in your smoke shop, they was coming in your shit and taking your shit. Shit, they just hit Jungle Boys too in LA. Y'all seen that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they hit Jungle Boys in LA for some shit talking about they didn't pay taxes. So they hit them folks for all they money they had in their
Damn,
they
Jungle Boys
established
had some good ass weed.
Oh yeah, Jungle Boys is up there. But they just got I think recognized in this California state shit for the weed though. Like I know they was doing like some underground shit too. But I know the streets was having their shit heavy, so you know how that would go.
For sure. Where everybody can go find your merch at, cuz.
Shit, GoldenGramsMobile.com.
Oh, that's me this time, huh?
Uh,
My bad. GoldenGrams.com.
Yeah,
Spell
GoldenGrams
that
Mobile.
for 'em, man.
Golden
They
Grams
might-
Mobile.
They might spell it like the
Like
cereal.
the cereal. That's how I jacked the name low key. I used to love that cereal. The little teddy bears and shit.
That's why I was like, that
Grams.
was such a great, awesome idea, marketing and everything. You caught with that one,
Shit,
Yeah, I
used to
wish you
love
would
going
have
to
brought
the
some
movie
merch
theater.
with you so we could have showcased it.
right?
See, I don't be wanting to bring the old shit, you know? I gotta.
Your shit fly though. I ain't gonna hold you. Old or new, your shit fly.
For sure.
But these new drops gonna be something stupid for the summer. I'm dropping some more jerseys and shit like that. So, I'm trying to do like some little basketball game shit too. Like a little tournament or something. Give like a little prize away.
Yeah, put some shit together.
Yeah, kickball, baseball,
Yeah,
and shit.
we trying to do
Be
something
on
like
some
that
Olympics
too.
type shit.
I was
That
slick
shit be
trying to
cool.
get some of the higher list celebrity like artists who done came through here to come through, and we do like a small celebrity type basketball. You know what I mean? Shit, something like that. You know what I mean?
You think they'll go for it?
I think so.
Sure, I can't fuck
I
with
mean,
it.
when I've been
I mean,
doing
real
this,
support
I've been-
real.
Yeah, I've been
Shit.
picking. Folk been
They
fucking
did
with
that
it.
water gun shit. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, especially if
That
we
too.
make it for a good cause or some shit. You know?
Yeah, I'm surprised they let these niggas get away with the that legal slideshow they did out here. Out of everything, like you know, they be burning out doing the donuts and shit. They
yeah.
let them do that shit
Folk
out
been
here.
getting locked the hell up for that shit.
Yeah.
Boy, they be going
They
crazy down there
really
after
cracking
hours.
down, but they don't give
yeah,
a
they
fuck.
been going crazy with that shit down here, boy.
But shit, what's the little raceway shit in McDonough?
Yeah, the
They
London
be
Motor
letting
Speedway.
yeah, they was letting them
Yeah.
do it up there too.
Yeah.
A little legal
I
slide.
mean, we went up there for the stunt fest and shit.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
I got a homie that be sliding. I told him, boy, you lucky. I don't be want to do that shit. 12 be coming out the woodworks when they be
Nah, they
sliding.
Especially
do.
out there, right there.
Downtown, they be
kinda
And they
going nuts.
chasing.
Oh,
They chasing
them
for
niggas
real.
be shutting the highway down. I remember when the niggas
Throwing
from
out
Detroit was coming
Sprites.
down this bitch. Detroit niggas was coming down here going crazy last summer on that shit. Cause everywhere else was closed, but we was still open, so clubs was still busting, going crazy.
Yeah.
We ain't closed
Like-
for shit. Like,
And that's
fuck
another
Corona.
thing. The clubs be taxing, bro. I want to start my own shit now. You hear me?
Nah, that's one of my goals for real.
Everything
That's
taxed in the
one
club.
thing on my bucket list. Like I'm definitely
Strip
going to
club.
have before it's over with is
My shit
definitely
gonna
is a
bust, 'cause
club.
I'm gonna do so much better than these niggas. Niggas be having $700 bottles of Hennessy and shit. Hennessy not even that damn good.
Or expensive at that.
Like damn, it's a fifth too, and it ain't no gallon. It's a fifth. Or like the sections.
It's all a hustle.
Don't let it be no Casamigos, man.
It's man.
I don't want to talk about that shit.
They done bought Casamigos so much they done raised the price of Casamigos in the liquor store just because of
that marketing go crazy
that,
for that
man.
shit. They said Casamigos been around for like some
5-6 years
before niggas really got onto it.
Yep.
That'd be the thing.
I know it was just brand
That'd be the motivation right there. Keep going.
They done been getting on niggas though. He was like, y'all need to be drinking that daily on, man. Goddamn, support black on instead of supporting all these other.
But sometimes when we support black on, that shit be nasty. Like damn, I'm sorry, 50 Cent. I love you. You one of my favorites. But
shit.
that Branson, it's just not for me.
You tried the effing shit he got?
Who?
He got some shit called effing.
I haven't tried that, but that Branson is disgusting. That DeLeon.
Tell about that. DG. Tell about that Bel Air, that blue Bel Air.
I ain't tried that one. That shit was good? Or it ain't it?
It looked good though.
The bottle looked fire.
It looks.
I took a dope ass picture with it.
They said the
looks
same
delicious.
shit about like that Ace of Spades shit. Like the bottle looked good, but they said that the wine ain't hitting no shit like that.
See, I'm a Moet nigga. A Moet Rose, I'll forever live by and die by that right there. Like that's a classic. That's if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm a Moet.
Shit, I really
Rose.
just started getting put on the wine and shit like that.
Like,
sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a real drinker. I am a smoker. So I'm what you call a pothead.
We can relate.
A connoisseur.
I like different strands and shit. So
we got a fetish.
Like how you like different wines, I like different buds.
Yeah, different flavors.
Come selections.
Yeah.
Go to a dispensary, get excited. Niggas like kid in the candy store.
Hey, you talking about? Man, tell everybody where to find you at, bro.
So what?
Tell everybody where to find you at.
Oh, my Instagram is Grams on Demand ATL or Golden Grams Mobile Clothing. Yeah. Had to think about it. My fault. I'm gonna spell it out for you. It's GRMSONDMND ATL. And then the other one is Golden Grams GOLDEN GRAMS Clothing.
For sure, man. I appreciate you for coming out and rocking with us.
Already.
Yeah, I already know, man.
Bomb ass goddamn podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
we liking doing these shits because the time go by fast and you don't even be knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Be kicking
especially when you be kicking shit. And that shit, it ain't nothing but a gangster part.
All day, every day. You know that's the thing. Kicking it with the homie, man. You know, we gotta bring this outside to y'all folks, man.
You already know.
Gotta get in tune.
Make sure you hit them likes, share, throw a comment down there, 100 fire emoji, any of that. You see what I'm saying?
Shit.
Subscribe, notify, all that shit. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that we fucking good.
Oh God.
Wise guy killed him out for the South.
Feel me? 100, keeping it 100. You already know it.
Get at my boy, man. Go get some of that merch. I gotta go see what it look like. I wish he would have brought some with him, but next time he comes.
But you know where to find them, and I'm telling you, where it's at.
We good.
Yeah.
Yeah.